Hey guys, this is Orange Detective back again. This is my top 10 action figures of the year. This is a big list I always do every year. It is my favorite list. I start January 1st all the way up to December. And I honestly pick up the figures I like and I honestly just rank them out and I pick my top 10. Right here, these are my top 10 honorable mentions. These are guys that were on my list at one point, really great figures, but there are just other figures that just blew me away. I honestly think 2020 was a really bad year, but for action figures and collectors, I think it was great, and I'm very happy for what I could get. Now, these are figures that I picked up, went to Frankenson's, Target, online, wherever I could get them. Most of these I did pay retail, or I did pay a little over the price I wanted to pay, but hey, I need these figures. These were the figures I thought, hey, I need these figures before the end of the year. Start with the honorable mentions. We do have, now don't get confused with this Mando. This is the deluxe version where his mask comes off. He comes with the baby. I like that figure a lot. Walmart exclusive Ahsoka, Red Series Optimus Prime, Super 7, Andre the Giant, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Pumpkin Rapper, G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes, Classified, Mezco, Modern, Dark Knight Returns, McFarlane, Deathstroke, and of course Storm Collectibles Doomsday. These figures were great, like I said. There's nothing wrong with them. I just had better figures that I picked up instead of these guys. And I really like these guys, but like I said, better figures. Alright, let's start the list. And at number 10 for the top 10 of the year, this is Taskmaster Diamond Select. Now, I think this figure is great. He is on the list because the detail alone on Diamond Select are great. Diamond Select Marvel figures are usually a hit or miss. Even with their regular figures, it's a hit or miss. When they're really detailed like this and have good articulation, a lot of good accessories, I'm with it. I like this figure a lot. This guy was off my list for a little bit, then he made it back on, and he would get off my list, and I just honestly, I knew I liked this guy from the beginning. This was a big surprise. This is a Disney Store exclusive. I was able to get him online really easy. I'm not sure if he's easy to get anymore, but if you're able to get this guy, I would get him. It sucks that COVID happened because, you know, Taskmaster was shown a lot of love in the beginning of the year when the movie was coming out, but since the movie's been pushed back, kind of sucks because now the characters has gone down and no one really cares. But I've always been a big fan of Taskmaster, and I'm glad that they did this figure, and I think he's a good figure. So at number 10 spot, Taskmaster. And at number 9 is Mattel's San Diego Comic-Con, Mr. T, WWE. Now, I'm not really, I used to be a WWE fan when I was a kid. I stopped watching it good couple years ago. I do collect some of the figures from the Mattel. No offense to the collectors out there. I'm just not really a big wrestling fan as I used to, and I only get certain characters like Kane, Triple H, or some of the classic guys. But when they made this Mr. T, I saw nostalgia. My dad loved this character. I watched the 18 growing up with my dad. He showed me all the old stuff. And watching Mr. T and like the Rocky movie or A-Team or even just doing WWE or just doing what he did, I just thought it was a really cool figure, and I'm really glad I was able to pick this guy up. I did pay overpriced for this guy at Frankenson's. I forget how much this guy was, but I think I paid at least $30 to $40, up profit. It sucks, but I'm really glad I have this guy. I think this guy is really hard to get now. I like the gold on him. I like the face. I know they're making another Mr. T, but this is the one that I wanted. Probably the only Mr. T I really need in my collection. But yeah, then that's why he's at number 9, and he's a great figure. And at number 8 is the Diamond Select Boba Fett. Now, I gotta say, this was a big surprise of the year. Diamond Select never teased this, never got leaked. They didn't even talked about ever doing Star Wars figures. And my goodness, I'm glad that they did, because they really hit it out of the park. I have not got the Darth Maul yet. I heard a lot of people like it, some people don't. But this Boba Fett was badass. The accessories on this guy alone was amazing. With the firing effect, the flame effect, I have it out, and even the jetpack effect. And then how you can bring down his little, forget what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about. Antenna, thank you. Assistant number 1 MVP. But what I liked about this figure a lot is, I honestly, now the articulation ain't great, I will agree to that, but I think this guy looks badass and can take really good photos. The detail on this guy alone is amazing, and for $20 figure to get all these extra accessories and whatnot, it's worth it. I think it's a badass figure, and it's probably the best Boba Fett that I've seen them do. The Black Series is a good figure. I would say the Black Series is winning on articulation wise. But for like the best Boba Fett right now, for a $20, and I mean $20 range, I'm not talking about the $100 range. $20 range, I would have to say the Diamond Select one is killing it right now. But yes, that is my number 8 spot. And at number 7 is I call them the Skeleton Crew, but it is the Golden Axe Storm Collectibles Skeletons. Now these guys are amazing. I did just pick these guys up today, so it is a little unfair, but I have checked these guys out before from my friends, and I've watched reviews on these guys. I think these guys are unique, and I hate that it's not really, well, it's not being blurry now, but yeah, it's gonna be blurry. But these guys are amazing. For $60, I think they're 75. I got these guys for 60, but for the price, you're getting 2 of them, and it's awesome. They come with a lot of accessories, a lot of hands. They both come with swords and, you know, shields. I just think these guys are just cool to have. The articulation on these guys are amazing. They look good. Storm Collectibles really kicked it out of the park with these guys. I think they're just fun to have. They're my little skeleton crew. I'll probably use them for Halloween videos next year, and I'll probably use them as background guys or just guys to play with, honestly. They're really fun to, you know, articulate, and they don't feel like they're going to break on you. These are really cool figures, and I was very surprised when I picked them up today. I knew they were good, but I didn't think they were fun. And that's why they're a little higher on the list than the other figures, because these figures are just one of those figures I could just grab off the table or whatnot and just play and have good serotonin. Like my girlfriend says about her Animal Crossing and makeup and stuff. Good serotonin. If you don't know what that means, boys, look it up. It's very scary. Anyways, no, yeah, these are amazing guys, and I like them a lot. I really do, and I'm really glad I got them. And yeah, so at the number 7 spot, the Skeleton Crew from Storm Collectibles. Now at number 6, guys, is the amazing Yamaguchi All Might from one of my favorite shows, My Hero Academia. I probably butchered that because I know people say it a different way, but that's how I say it, and yeah. Now this figure has surprised me too. I'm not really a big fan of the Amazing Yamaguchi. I feel like they have a couple strong releases, and if you collect this line, you know, no like judgment or no hate, but some of the figures I just don't like the gaps, and I don't really like. I think they have great articulation, probably the best figures with articulation alone, but I feel like some of the gaps kind of ruin it for me. But this figure, I didn't really have that problem. I like the accessories he comes with. And I love the articulation. This guy is just fun to play with. Just like the skeleton guys. It's one of those figures I can just play with for hours and put them on these badass, dynamic, what is it called? Dynamic poses. Yes, thank you, assistant. Yeah, it's a great figure. I have the Figma, Deku, and he goes great with this guy. Will I collect more? If they make more, I know they made Deku. Will I collect the other ones? Probably not. I just want a good All Might, and I think this is the best All Might that we have in this scale. It's a great figure, and that's why he's at number 6. Now at number 5, I would love to say the Super 7 Raphael. I love TMNT. I think NECA is doing a hell of a job, but to be honest with you, I think I like the Super 7 stuff a lot more. I like the Playmate style figures that they're doing. I like the size. I like the sculpt. I think this figure is a perfect Raphael. Raphael is my favorite turtle. Out of all the turtles, I would like to collect this whole line when it comes out. But yeah, Raphael is just an amazing figure, and that's why he's at number 5. I thought this guy was perfect when I got him. I did pay overpriced. I'm going to be honest. I paid $100 for this guy. I missed him the first time. I wish I pre-ordered him. And now I have all the other ones pre-ordered. Because I didn't think I'd really care for this guy. But honestly, Super 7's kicking ass. The first Super 7 figure I picked up was He-Man, and I really liked that one. And this is my second Super 7 I picked up. And this one really pushed me into the line. It's what made me buy the Andre the Giant, and what made me pre-order all the other Turtles and all the other Super 7 stuff. I want to get Lion-O next, too. Super 7, if you're listening to this, sponsor me. I'm right here, guys. I'm right here. No, but for real though, this is a good figure, and I think it's the best Raphael figure we have. Now, yes, people are going to disagree with me and say that the Ninja Turtle ones are great. Yes, they are great, but with the cartoon, comic book cartoon, I think this is the best Raphael to me. It's my list, so I'm going to have to say it's my favorite. So that is my number 5. Now at number 4 is the Nosferatu Mezco. Now Mezco hit it out of the park with this guy. I am a big Mezco fan. I never thought they would ever do Nosferatu. I think this figure is perfect. Probably one of my favorite Mezcos. Well, almost one of my favorite Mezcos. You will see in a second. But this guy is awesome. I know a lot of people didn't like the price range, you know, but the shirt, the lunch pail, all the accessories, I didn't care. I knew I needed to have this guy. I love the face. I love the details. This is a badass figure. Good horror character. I hope they do more. They should have came out with the second release, a cheaper release at $80. I think it would have been cool if they did a black and white version, just like the movie. I mean, hell, I would have bought it just to have a second one. I thought about buying another one of these just to have them. I think it's a good guy. It comes with a lot of accessories. I love the coffin. I love the lunch bell it comes with. I think it was amazing. This is a great figure, guys, and if you guys can still pick this guy up, I would do it. It's an awesome figure, and that's why he's at my number 4. He was my number 1 for a little bit, but unfortunately I have other figures that I liked a lot more. But yeah, this guy was a strong release, and I hope Mezco takes more notes and does more classic horror. I mean, it'd be awesome to get a Wolfman. We've gotten Frankenstein, but it'd be awesome if we can get a Wolfman, Invisible Man. Fuck, even like a Dracula would be really cool. But yeah, at number 3, Nosferatu. No, wait, at number 4, my bad. At number 4, Nosferatu. Now at my number 3 spot, this was the Mezco I was talking about. The Hellboy 2000, I think the movie came out in 2019, Hellboy, with David Harbour. Yeah, a lot of people did not like that movie. I could understand why. Honestly, I loved the movie. I thought it was cool. It sucks that we're not going to get a sequel. I really liked the movie. I honestly think this is the best Mezco that came out this year. My favorite Mezco, for sure. One of the best Hellboy's toys that we have. Now there are other options, like 1000 Toys, or either old Mezco action figures with the Ron Perlman as the original Hellboy. But honestly, I think this figure was just badass, and I just love this figure. I think it's badass. I think it's cool. I thought about buying a second one to get the deluxe version, if I can ever get it for an affordable price. But yeah, he's at number 3, and I really like this guy, and I think he's worth it for sure. He was a great figure this year, and I'm glad to have him. And that's why he's at my number 3. Now at number 2, I have to give it to the Mafex Michael Jordan. A lot of people will scratch their head. A lot of people will agree with me. I like the company Mafex. I think they do a lot of good characters, and I honestly like that they did Michael Jordan. We don't really have a lot of Michael Jordan action figures. And I'm not, you know what, I like basketball, not a really big basketball fan, but I know who Michael Jordan is, and he was one of my favorite basketball players as a kid, and I always thought he was cool, especially even watching him in the Looney Tunes movie, Space Jam. But yeah, it was a good figure, and I liked it a lot. Articulation's amazing, comes with extra shoes, extra face. I like the whole basketball, and just taking good photos. This figure is amazing, and I like this figure a lot. He's at my number 2. He was almost my number 1, but there was another figure that was just so much better than this one, and it slightly made it in. But at number 2, Michael Jordan Mayfects, and at number 1 is, well, they call him Ahab, but we all know who this is. This is Big Boss, or some people would like to call him Snake. This is my favorite figure. This is like a Mezco. This is from a company called Lim Toys. They take licenses, or they'll take figures from games or even movies, and they'll make them like Mezcos. But you know, for copyright reasons, they'll name them something else. But this is an amazing figure. My beautiful girlfriend actually got me this for our anniversary, and it was a big surprise. And honestly, nothing's beat it this year. Like I said, it's like a Mezco, fits well with the Mezcos, good quality, really detailed for a third-party company. It comes with millions of accessories, different arms, hands, effects, guns, and the clothes alone on this guy are amazing. Like, he has a lot of nice clothes. This is I mean, look at that face alone. Metal Gear has always been one of my favorite games of all time. There's not really a lot of action figures, and I wish Mezco or someone would make action figures of them. I mean, there are action figures, but they're really old and outdated now. But I'm glad just to have this. Like, this is my all-time favorite figure right now, and I'm glad to have Snake, and glad to have this guy. So, yeah, that is my top 10 of the year, guys. I hope you guys liked it. And hope you guys like, subscribe, and share. Tell me what your top 10 was this year, and tell me who made it on your list. You know, put in the comments, or the comments below. Tell me what you guys think, and you know, if you disagree with me on some of the figures, tell me why, or tell me who you pick instead. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys liked my top 10. Hope maybe you guys agreed. And if you guys liked it, just show me, subscribe like I said, or like it, or whatnot. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, it's Orange the Titan, and hit me up whenever, guys. Anyways, everyone have a good rest of the year. Hopefully 2021 will be better, and keep collecting, guys. Alright, see ya. Bye.